I wanted to throw something out there real quick before we take a break, because it's kind of set up where we go right after the break. Some of you know that we put out a Saturday morning newsletter. It's free. If you don't get it, it's just jeffshore.com. It's a little video newsletter we put out Saturday morning. And one of the things that we do in the newsletter is we put a poll out there, and we ask sales professionals all around North America for their opinions and their input on how we do their jobs. So if you want to take a couple of notes, I think this is really interesting and relevant to where we are right now. We asked the question, when do people buy? On visit 1, 2, 3, or 4 and later. That was the question. Do people buy on their first visit, second, third, or fourth or beyond? Here are the numbers. This is right off of our poll off of our website. Visit 1, people buy. 2% of the people buy on visit 1. That was the number, 2%. Visit 2, 26%. Salespeople said 26% of sales are made on visit 2. Visit 3, 40%, and visit 4 and beyond, 32%. So that's what salespeople said all around North America. That's when sales are made. Visit 1, 2%, visit 2, 26%, visit 3, 40%, and visit 4 and beyond, 32%. Then I did something different. I had the opportunity over the last few weeks now to work with some very large sales team, and I polled altogether about 225 salespeople and asked them this question. Tell me about your last sale. Which visit was it made on? For those of you who are taking notes, here we go. Visit 1, 18%. People had guessed that 2% of sales are made on visit 1. Actual from 225 salespeople, 18%. Visit 2, 41%. Visit 3, 33%. And visit 4 and beyond, 8%. Before we go any further, I'll tell you that 8% number is absolutely consistent with a huge study that the National Association of Home Builders did with Eliant back in 1995, asking him basically the same question, and their number came in at 7% of sales were made on visits 4 and beyond. Now, a couple of quick thoughts here. What do the numbers tell us? For those of you who are writing it down, be a sales theorist for a moment. What do the numbers tell us? Anybody have an opinion on what we're learning from these numbers?
That actual buyers buy quicker than your mindset for a prospective buyer.
The number was 18%. Imagine how much higher it might be if more people over here believed that they were going to buy on that first visit. I think that's a very, very important point. Here's something that I'm looking at. 32% of salespeople said the sale is going to take place on visit 4 and beyond. A third of the salespeople said that the sale takes place on visit 4 and beyond, which means they're pinning their sale on a pipe dream because the actual number is 8%. Why? Why does the sale fall off the table after visit 3? Yeah, I'm going to suggest to you here that the emotion wanes, and the longer people are removed from their initial impression of that home, the less emotionally engaged they are. So can I give you a little advice here? There is no visit 4. Don't pin your hopes on a pipe dream. Forget visit 4. It doesn't exist. My feeling on this is that visit 3 should be our absolute fallback, worst case scenario, which means the goal ought to be sell a home on visit 2. Hold on. When you have the microphone, you may speak, Janice. No. But you're right. Sell the home on visit 2. What's the best way to sell the home on visit 2? Ask them to purchase on visit 1. Ironically, your visit 1 sales pace will also go up in those circumstances. If you're taking note. Yeah, there, did you get that? Okay, so yeah, that's the idea here. There is no visit 4, visit 3, worst case scenario. Aim for visit 2. Best way to do that, ask on visit 1. Make sense?